Hi everybody, happy Friday. It is Friday, March 1st, and this semester is going very quickly, and I have really critical reminders for you, which is why I wanted everybody to see this week in their third period class. First and foremost, I want to take you back to August, where we met in the theater at the start of the year, and we talked about how important it was to take care of each other at Folsom High School, and in general, you guys do such a great job of that. But I want to remind you how important it is for us that you know that you belong here and we care about you and who you are, whatever that means. We want to make sure that we take care of each other at Folsom High School. So I want to remind you that we ask you to please let somebody know if somebody is doing or saying something to you or somebody else that doesn't sit with your values. So it is so important we engage in what, remember, it's called the Recognize, Interrupt, Repair protocol. We talked about that in August, and we interrupt that behavior. So any behavior, again, that is harassing, intimidating, bullying, posting, speaking, anytime anybody ever gives somebody a hard time about their religion, ethnicity, gender, sexual identity, all kinds of things, you know what fits into all that box, and we talked about that in August, but please have the courage to interrupt those things. And I want to remind you how important it is to tell an adult. So coaches, parents, teachers, counselors, me, I see you guys all the time, assistant principals. Want to remind you also, we have the anonymous reporting system on our website. On the left-hand side of our website, it is called WeTip. That allows you to remain anonymous and also engage in a conversation with our administrative team. All of our administrators get those WeTips at the same time, as do I, and district administrators see those as well. So that will not go unnoticed. Want to remind you also that we work really hard to keep you anonymous when you bring a concern to us, and we will let you know if we think moving forward means breaching that agreement of keeping you anonymous, and we will ask your permission before we move forward. But again, asking that we continue to do a really good job of keeping Folsom High School a safe place where we take care of each other. And I want to remind you on a more casual note of that phrase, we teach each other, coming from our Culture Diversity Student Council, where somebody says something that doesn't quite sit right with us. Our response is, what makes you comfortable saying that to me? And so then we kind of determine intention and then we respond appropriately. But we're here to help you. Again, we want you to know you belong and you're important to us, every single one of you, but we need your help, your 2,700 of you, and there are 6 administrators, and so please help us. Also want to remind you that next week on Monday, Tuesday, we start our California Assessment of Student Progress and Performance, which is our CAASP test. That is our state testing, and remind you how important that is to us. It is so important that we reflect ourselves well in the community, to colleges, and maintain our academic reputation, because that serves you well as students when you're applying to colleges, when you're applying to jobs. So it serves you in really giving us an accurate picture of where you guys are academically. Also, this is the only test that we give that all juniors take. Every student in the junior level takes this exam. That is not true for APs, SAT, ACT, etc. This is the only time we get a true measure of all students across the spectrum, and how you're doing and how we are serving you. We spend a lot of time looking at this data. Want to remind you as well, please opt into the EAP Results, the early assessment program, where the state college system can take a look at your results, and some community colleges as well, from the CAASP, and that allows you to clear your placement exam in English language arts and math. There is no downside of checking that box and saying yes, you want to submit your test on the CAASP to qualify as your placement test for the state colleges. There is no downside. It does ask you to submit that, but I promise you, we've been having this conversation for years. It is important to you. You do not want to have to go to your college, your state college, or your community college, if you can help it, and retake a placement exam. So that's really important for you. It also tells us who qualifies to waive that placement exam by taking our English reading and writing course in the English 4 or senior year. So we have the 2 senior courses, English 4, actually make that 3, sorry. AP Lit, English 4, or ERWC English. Many of you have selected it. But some of you taking that course and passing it with a C or better will qualify you for college level English with your universities. So again, super important. Beyond that, we don't like to lose to anybody at Folsom High School. You know that. Most of you know me well enough. I'm super competitive. We want to, again, represent ourselves well in relation to other schools in our community in Sacramento Valley. So please do a great job on that. The schedule next week for Monday and Tuesday for those exams is a block schedule without pause, because we have to get our testers who are taking the test in their English classes. We have to give you time to complete that test. So it is a unique schedule. It is posted on the website. We send a message home, but I want to remind you of that. So Monday is 135, Tuesday is 246, and then we roll right back into our normal Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday schedule. And then in a few weeks, we will come back and repeat that with our math test, which will be done in social science, because all of you as juniors have AP US or US history. So that's a lot. Again, I want to emphasize, let's help each other take care of each other in this spring semester and moving forward. It's what makes us a safe campus and a special place. And as always, it's Friday, so read a good book without pictures, guys. Have a passion for something positive. Please tell your family, as always, you love them. And our key word, as always, is balance. Hope to see you all soon, and have a great weekend.